Hey guys, it's Garth here from SA Gamer, and we are with Alienware at Rage 2016. Hi guys, hi Casey, hi John.
Yeah, hi.
I took a quick look at the stand. Tell me about the cool stuff you're showing at everyone today.
John, you can start with that one.
Cool, thanks. All right, so yeah, we're going to showcase at the Alienware stand this year the new products that we'll be launching in 2017. We've got some new Alienware 15 and 17-inch notebooks. We're also showcasing a new product, the Aurora, which will launch probably around December timeframe. And then we've got the Area 51, which will be attached to a 70-inch screen where the gamers will be able to come and actually interact with the device and watch videos around the product.
So they're always just in time for Christmas.
Yep. Just in time for Christmas.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll ask Santa. And I believe you're also doing some cool esports stuff this year.
Yeah, so we've on the Telkom stand, we've got a number of Alienware products which have been set up. The users will be able to come and actually interact with the product. They'll be able to play the games, just feel the performance of the Alienware brand.
It's pretty much like a mini LAN. So if you come downstairs to where we are in the dungeon, and you've got these hundreds of people, so we just set up a dozen or so machines for people to game against each other and check the responsiveness and the way that machines perform.
Yeah, I reckon a weekend like this is a good benchmark of how it handles heat and lots of people and stuff like that. Yeah. And I believe you're also giving away something sexy to the winners this weekend.
Early Christmas presents, right, John?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the winners of the events will be handed the actual machines that we have on the Telkom stand. They'll be getting the Auroras, which include the G-Sync screens, the Alienware Tact X headphones, and obviously the device itself. So yeah, big prize. What's the value? I think it was.
Well, it's well over $500,000. I think if you look at the machines that we're adding up.
690,000 is the prizes we're giving away this year.
So we're going big this year. We believe we've got a pretty strong brand. It's an aspirational brand we see in the gaming industry, but we also like to try and hand out some gifts just before Christmas.
Who would you say is your biggest target market here in South Africa?
So I'll take that one, John. The interesting, I don't know if you've noticed how the branding's changed. Last year you would have seen it was a very dark with a white logo, and we're moving more towards an open kind of brand. We've realized, but obviously the evolution of gaming is it's no longer someone sitting in a very dark basement playing. It's everyone, and so the performance that's required on your day-to-day machines, executives wherever they are. I don't know if you've ever watched that House of Cards series. And there's the president. To chill out, he's gaming. So we realized as a user, it's no longer the isolated thing. It's almost like a rebirth and the lightening up of our logo, and that's what So we're appealing to just a broad spectrum of the market. With that comes that whole virtual and extended reality. It's a long answer to your question, so stop me if you want. but becomes that expansion in terms of the extended reality with the virtual environment, and it's really important to us that we get our users as close to immersed in the gaming environment as possible. So we, added a whole lot of technologies around that in terms of the, active keyboards and the Alien FX use in terms of your light up keys that allow you to quickly respond without having to think too much. It's not drawing you out of the game and drawing you back in. So all of those things that we're working on are allowing the gamers to feel more part of the environment without having to get divorce themselves completely from the environment with a virtual reality headset.
Cool. And the South African market, there's always like a lot of people on the internet saying there's a small market or it's dying because of the rand dollar. How are you guys feeling at the moment?
We're very positive. It's small. If you go and look at the total PC market, you're talking about 500,000 units. The gaming market in terms of devices specifically designed for gaming is reasonably small. The interesting thing is you're seeing a lot of bleed over now. So from conventional people who would go out and typically buy themselves a notebook for a works environment or workspace, they're actually getting something that's a little bit higher powered that they can dual use the device. And that whole, people talk about BYOD, that is leaking in. So that there's all this interaction of these different trends that are coming in. So you've got gamers, you've got mobility, you've got virtual and extended reality, all of those things coming together and blending in the device that you're working on. So we see that the distinct line between a gaming machine and a work machine is getting a little bit more blurred. Although the brand, we still brand ourselves very strongly in gaming with the Alienware device.
How has the arrival of things like 4K and VR changed? Like, has it changed the way you guys focus on things? Have you felt it like changing the markets at all?
It comes back to what I was mentioning, Garth, with the immersion, right? So if with 4K, you're just getting that much closer to being in a live environment. And then you go and you deal with how do you actually display on 4K? And the Area 51 device, I think it can handle 3.
Well, we can
4K.
go up to it's 12K, so
12K,
three 4K displays.
And you've got to be thinking about that in your design, right? You've got to be thinking forward, and you say, well, okay, the device that you buy will probably be using for the next 3 to 5 years. The enhancements in terms of the monitors and the way that people are interacting, you're getting to headsets now where you've got to be able to display stuff in very high resolution, very high, frame rates. Thank you, John. So we're building that into the machine, and then also allowing for the upgrade. On our notebooks as well, there's an easy access hatch that if you just turn them over, that you can actually go and upgrade the graphics if you wanted to at a later stage. So we're considering that in the design principles. One other thing that we've come up with is that drop-back hinge. So if you go and look at the new notebooks as they're coming out, the screen opens up, leaving about an inch at the back. Sorry, it's not. I know I should be doing metric, so let's say 2.5 centimeters at the back to be able to connect your external devices as well as to allow cooling. So these are the things that we're thinking ahead and saying this device has to last a few years. It's a big investment, and how can we make sure that you're going to get the most return on your spend?
Awesome. Chris, John, thank you very much. I hope that if you are at Rage, you go and check out the Alienware stand and maybe try to sneak downstairs so you can see the guys playing in the dungeon. We're still working on that. Hopefully on the main floor one day. But it's great to see the drive towards esports and stuff, because it feels so huge everywhere else. And when you look closely in some places in South Africa, it is really big. So it's great to see big sponsors and things like that doing stuff like that. So thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.